Oh my God, I found my horse.
She got it. She bid it. How was it bidding?
It was awesome. It went for very cheap, considering
what it would have gone for. So Bree and I were just about to head to a different horse auction. To a horse auction that was like 2.5 hours away. Bree had some friends that were there and they said that there's not many horses there, so we decided to stay here. Jill and her husband saw us walking, like, hey, we're gonna buy a horse today at the auction. Their goal was to buy Amish workhorse and just kind of rescue and give it a home. So we were all just like looking at the horses, thinking they were gonna be the same prices as last time, but the market was really high on the Amish draft horses too, as you can see. Like, it was good because there was like no kill buyers buying, so that was great. So she ended up bidding on this.
There she is right there.
There she is right there.
There's her baby.
Alrighty, so first we're going to check out some horses with Jill, and then we're going to go back into the bidding ring. There's a lot going on today, and I just love seeing horses get their forever homes, especially with a great lady like Jill and her husband Michael. So let's go see which horse gets their dream home.
I'm with Jill at the auction.
Hi.
And what are you looking for today, Jill?
Anything.
A Belgian?
Yeah.
Like a Belgian horse.
Yeah.
And she's gonna rescue it and fit with her
With
horse.
my Morgan.
Her Morgan.
Yes.
Number 112, 17-year-old gelding, 100% traffic safe, all trot, stands to hitch, can be a handful at stop signs, gets quarter cracks, whatever they use. Rides and drives.
So this is one of the horses that Jill liked. She's bidding on it at the front. Let's see what happens.
$1,800, 18, 16, 17. Sold it, 16. We're mighty close. Takes 1,800. I think
I don't have no information.
Check his teeth, Benny. Check his teeth. Give us an approximate age.
"14-year-old, she's safe and sound. The reason that I'm selling her is that I have too many horses. She is my best worker. 14-year-old.
So, 2,100, put them on 761. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Wednesday, we were not too far from here, and anything like this brought $5,000–6,000.
561 and 562. Look at him.
The full sisters. They'll be 6 and 8. Come off the same farm where they're born and raised, never been nowhere else. The first sale they've been to. 2 times the money.
Sold 4,300.
16-year-old Persian mare. She's broke to all farming training. She sells sound, but she's getting older. 16-year-old Persian mare.
Hey, 16-year-old mare's in the ring. Hit 152 is in. The horse sale's on. Sold 1,900.
I've owned this thing for 2 years. Bought her, she's in full. She had a coat for me. I had her another year. She had 2 blonde fillies for me. I worked her 2 years. I put a set of shoes on her. That's how I worked her. Otherwise, everything's okay. But we did have a little trouble keeping her sound. We put a set of shoes on her. Had no issues. Worked her anywhere. My hired boy used to rig head, whatever it took. Horse will be sound otherwise, and she'll be broke. Lines and jockey stick don't make no difference. This thing's only been on free choice hay all winter. Never had a bite of grain.
2,800. Put them on buyer number.
As you can see, the prices aren't terribly high in the auction ring, but compared to last spring and fall 2024, the drafts were going for like $600 for those like ex-Amish workhorses. So it's good to see the prices are a little bit higher this year, but the horses that Jill and Michael liked so far, they've been sold. So we're going to go back and just check out some more horses first, but she's getting a horse today, and we're still looking at that one horse for Kiana.
Do you remember Windsor, that stallion we saw at this auction? He's not here. He's actually at their farm still. But the owner recognized me, and he's like, oh, I have a mare for sale. She's 3 years old. And guess who the dad is? The dad is Windsor. So let me know what you think of this mare. She's so cute. So he's the father, the one that she's the daughter of the one we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
She's 3, right? She's
Yeah.
turning 3.
Like in a month, yes.
And then who's the mother?
Well, I had a black driver.
So Windsor, which was a Percheron, which is a Percheron cross with a Frisian, is the father, and he said that the mother is a black driving horse. I'm not sure what he means by that. I guess maybe the breed is just a cross, which is unidentifiable at this point. But the daughter's super cute. And I do agree with the commenters in the part 1 video that maybe she probably is going to be too short for Kiana. She's going to be probably 15 hands.
She's a pretty girl.
And Kiana's 6 foot. And she's a 3-year-old. If she was 1 turning 2, maybe she would have enough time to get to 16 hands. But I think that she's going to be too short. Also, many of you have said that maybe her breeding is not the most...
Why don't you get her for Drakaina?
maybe her breeding is not the most compatible with endurance. So I don't think she's a match for Kiana today. Although I was excited because it's obviously Windsor's daughter. I think Kiana and Windsor would probably be a good match. If I can just get Kiana to go drive to Virginia with me. I'm trying to find Jill to show her this is a prospect. And she could be a good horse for Jill, since Jill and Michael did love Windsor also.
Let's have a not too tie.
I am having an issue picking up her feet. I don't think it's a physical problem. I just think it's training. She's probably being out in the paddock, which is better than being in a stall, but... So I think that mare was a little bit too hot. What did you think, Brie?
The one that you just looked at?
Yeah.
Well, guys thought that something might be wrong with the dad, so wouldn't he pass that down in his genes or not?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. People said the dad may have DSLD. I'm not convinced it has DSLD, but a lot of people thought it did. But I did look at her legs. She didn't have any signs of it.
Yeah, she looked good to me.
She looked really good.
Yeah, because I need 1, 2 for race. 300 the whole set, right?
325.
25.
It even has the bit. That's a good price.
I don't.
You made them? Wow.
We make our shop.
It's leather, right?
It's actually the bio thing.
Huh?
It's a bio thing.
Yeah.
And how much is this?
The cart? $900 for the cart.
How much?
900.
900.
900. Oh, wow. It was made in Pennsylvania.
So it's good stuff. Yeah.
You've got that fat-free card.
Yes.
Never have to put air in. It never goes.
Oh, wow.
I think your saddle.
That's $250 for that.
250 again. Huh?
It fits nice steering seat.
Yeah. It's hard though, right? It's hard. I write English, so I'm trying to get a light saddle. How about this?
That's a lot better side.
That's really nice there, yeah. It's worth a lot of money, right?
Why you figure that for?
I have a Clydesdale.
Okay.
So he's saying wide.
That means
How much is that one? 150. And then this one?
no. So that won't fit your pouch.
More
Too-
narrow.
Oh, too narrow. And what about that one?
This is a beautiful horse that kind of reminds me of a version of Prince in some regard. Definitely the color. Just looks like a very sweet boy, and I can see like Jill is standing up and she has her eye on this one. So let's see how it goes.
Selling due team all done with forming. Been doing produce and I'm retiring. Sound, good horse. Anyone can drive. Smooth mouth.
And I know not everybody's going to agree that this is the best, most suitable horse at the auction, but sometimes you just want to buy a horse, rescue a horse, an older horse that you can just walk on your farm and just do long walks and enjoy listening to nature, the birds, it doesn't have to be a performance horse. Sometimes you just get a horse based on connection. It's hard to explain, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know.
So, lead the hand, put 'em on 826.
The truth is that when buying auction horses, we never fully know the full story of the horse. Information gets lost, and we never know what caused the horse to end up in an auction house. But deep down, regardless of why the horse is here, most of us are rooting for these angels to find their forever homes. But if you have land like myself, then rescuing horses at these events always does feel like the right decision. But I understand why people who board horses at facilities that don't just have like a huge paddock that they can put them out in the back in, how it's more of a particular decision to make, especially from like a financial perspective. But one day I do want to rescue more horses. I do have the land. And I do feel like I'm on the road to making that happen. It's just not going to happen overnight, and I'm not going to make any decisions that I cannot financially support or maintain. Because when I buy a horse, it's always in the back of my head that this is likely going to be a forever horse.
So, dear lady, 4,200, buyer number 664.
Right away, I see Jill and Michael on the edge of their seats, especially Michael. I think there's a connection here. This could be the one.
The yearling, black, serious head check, and he's short. Just the yearling, a standard yearling.
So he's a 1-year-old standard bred. He's a colt, so he would have to be castrated. And he has one serious head set that is sharp. He is sharp looking, and I'm excited for them. I see them on the edge of their seats bidding.
Judges can lean around, he's got manners, he's got brains, and he's up-handed. It's a more than standard yearling.
15 and 75, 575, another 15 and 75. You want in? 575, 600. Sold $600 uptown.
Oh my God, I found my horse.
She got it. She bid in. How was it bidding?
It was awesome. It went for very cheap, considering
Considering what it would have gone for. So he's so soft. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Gonna go on YouTube.
I hope you like it, YouTube. Buddy.
I know at times horse auctions can be quite controversial, but these are the special moments that melt my heart. This little Amish auction horse is now going to go home with such a great family. He's going to have a big brother, which is an ex-Amish workhorse, and just be spoiled rotten. And this is what all horses deserve. A family to love them, to take care of them unconditionally. It's beautiful. There's always a risk with getting a auction horse like you're about to see now. The same with Drakaina.
Hi.
It's beautiful.
Got a runny nose here.
Hello, crusty nose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what Drakaina had. Exactly the same. Exactly what happened to Drakaina.
And what was wrong with her?
She had two things. She had a viral and a bacterial. Her nose was exactly like that. Crusty.
Need antibiotic.
Right behind us.
His personality is so nice.
It is so nice, isn't he? I think he's going to be a great addition to the farm.
He's gonna love his big brother. I love his mind on him.
I know.
Did you get the information where you bought him from?
Yes, he's got a thing with all of his information.
Because I would ask him, has he had his vaccinations?
And his Coggins was done February 7th.
Oh, awesome.
So it's good for a year.
This is not always the easiest thing.
Ooh, let's see how this goes.
Once all that noise calms down.
Yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
I got some shavings for him. I think it could be nice, and he's probably going to be tall. Told him he could be 16, 15, 3, 16. What do you think?
I think so.
Or even
He's
more.
got long legs for a year old.
Yeah, this Patriot, my horse has them too.
What do you think, the guy?
The way he carries his head
How
is
do you
beautiful.
want him? I can put him in the slant up here. We can tie him that way. I can leave this fully open, put him in the slant, and leave him in the back half. Whatever you want.
I don't know. He'd probably feel better if it was more close.
I think so.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I think
Yeah,
so
me
too.
too.
So,
So when picking up a new horse, especially from an auction, you just never know if they're going to load. You don't have much information on what their prior training was. So he's going to load into a trailer by himself. He's a yearling colt. This could go either really good or really bad. So I'm hoping it goes good, but you never know how it's going to go.
See if he gets in.
Yeah.
Put on one, he's got a slipper on the other. Right. Yeah, just see if he just walks in. Be casual. You can do it, my friend.
Oh, good boy.
If anyone has any good name suggestions for this little colt, comment below. Jill and Michael will read the comments. They're going to be in the comments also. I'm super excited for them. It's not what they expected, but this is what they connected with, and I just think you should always trust your intuition like this. And Mike was getting super excited just to teach him all the fundamentals and also figure out what's going on with his nose.
I'm gonna have to come visit him sometime.
I know, right?
No, the horses choose.
They do choose.
It's a great
But
person.
you're good with him.
Yeah,
I think
really
he
good.
trusts him.
He sees him as a leader.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
he
good.
did really good. Send me pictures. Congrats.
Oh, I will. Mwah. Good to see you.
Good to-
Breeze, good to see you.
Thank you. Nice
We're gonna have to go to your farm sometime.
Yes, absolutely.
See ya. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed this video. We decided to pass on Windsor's daughter for Kiana. She did sell for $2,800, but we passed. And we're going to continue the hunt for Kiana to get her next sport horse. I think we have a few auctions scheduled in the next few weeks. So stay tuned and enjoy the weekend.